Hi, and welcome to the channel. If you did not know it already, I'm Robin.
And I'm Troy.
And this is actually our first episode in our vlog series. So something a little bit different, right?
Vlog.
V-L-O-G. Basically, our channel's starting to grow, and we could not be happier about it.
Yeah.
We are working on content. We are working on our travels. We're working while we travel. And we're bringing all that to you.
Traveling while we work.
We are. We're doing it all. We're trying to do it all. But we decided that in addition to just making content over the cruise ships or the location or whatever it is that we're doing, we wanted to start this vlog series so that every week we can come and talk to you about what's going on in our lives, how our plans are coming. And also, we really want to develop a community of people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not just talking at you. We want to talk with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know some content creators are really okay with just doing the content. Other people are very much into the connection. And like I said, we want to do both. And we actually have followed some people since we started this journey, actually a little bit before we started this journey, that have inspired us.
Right.
And we really want to inspire you to live your best life, whatever that is.
You can do it.
You can do it. But we really do. I mean, because let's be honest, not everything is rosy. Not everything is like perfect. And we want to be real honest in the pluses and the minuses of everything that we're doing and our plans to go into full-time travel and working and retirement, because that might help you decide that's something I want to do despite the troubles.
And something that you can do. A lot of people, we were never afraid to start, but
it just never occurred to us.
Yeah.
I mean, our eyes really got opened up by watching these other content creators, and a couple of them that we're really happy to watch are
Allie and Rob is huge for us.
What is their channel? Do you remember?
Oh, some.
They actually have 5 different channels, but Grounded Life, Life Retirement Travel, Grounded Life, this, that, and the other. They've got like 5 channels, but they have been a big inspiration to us. Mm-hmm. Another one that I really enjoy is Brian and Carrie, or we refer to them as the beer drinkers, because no, they really like their beer, and they got no shame in their game. And but anyways, they really they have inspired us. They're in full-time travel. Mm-hmm. Another one that I started watching at the very beginning was the Retirement Travelers, and they also went into full-time travel. So these people and their channels, and the fact that they're couples too, because have really just inspired us to really get out there and start this channel, talk to you, tell you about what we're doing, and bring you along on our journey. And we may be that kickstart for you to start your journey.
Because watching them gave us a lot of ideas, a lot of motivation, a lot of things that just basically saying that, you got to start. At some point, you have to start.
Absolutely. And the thing is, too, is that I'm 53. He's 57.
Okay.
He's 57, whether he wants to admit it or not.
I'm a youthful 57.
Yes, he is. He is a very youthful 57. But whenever we were growing up, as most people in their 50s, you got this idea of retirement, or you got this idea of how you were supposed to raise your family, how you were supposed to work, and you weren't really allowed by society to really deviate much from that without being ostracized or looked at like, you like it was you, like you had a problem or something.
But we didn't have the technology. We didn't have the opportunities that technology presents itself.
And that's it. Yeah. The internet, for all the bad that's out there, there's a lot of good. And
technology.
It has brought the world closer together, I believe. And it has opened up our eyes to how other people can live, how you can live in other places, how you can work in other places because of that technology.
Yeah, because 30 years ago, and I can remember 30 years ago, like it wasn't that long ago, you just didn't have the knowledge that you could get out and see other parts of the world and realize that there are some great parts of the world that's not here in the United States.
Right, that you don't have to be afraid of. And whenever we were growing up too, we were only exposed to our family and friends and whatever came over the TV, in our school.
We had a bubble.
And that was a very small little bubble. So unless you had somebody in your life that had a different lifestyle, that traveled, that went into the military, that did whatever that is, you didn't really have anybody to talk to and get the real deal about that.
Right.
And, we'd have to go to libraries to do book reports and read the books. And those books were written by people that maybe wanted you to know one version of something or one version of history. And we were taught, that the United States is the greatest country in the world and you should not ever leave it. And I do agree that I love this country, but I also believe now that it's not perfect.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with going out and traveling and living in other countries if you so choose, or just experiencing those and coming back to your home.
Turn a couple of corners and you do realize that there are some great places in the world. And
great people.
We're trying to touch as many of them as we can.
That's right. So anyway, so this is just episode 1. This is short and sweet because we are about to get on another cruise.
Yeah.
Do you remember what ship we're going on?
Something of the seas.
Okay, clearly it's a royal ship because he got of the seas, right? But actually, we're going on Mariner. There you go.
See, I knew. I just pretend like I don't remember this stuff.
So we are going on Mariner of the Seas. We're really excited about it, as we are all of our ships,
Right.
honestly. We're excited about every cruise ship that we go on. But this is our first time on the Mariner.
Mm-hmm.
It is going out of Galveston. We pretty much do everything out of Galveston, and it's just super convenient for us, which is great. If you don't have a port nearby, I'm sorry that you have to get on a plane and fly to a port. But we don't have to. And as long as we don't have to right now, we're not going to do it. We just drive down and get on the ship and we are good to go. So the Mariner is going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little 5-night cruise, which is kind of goes against what we normally do because we normally like at least 7-night cruises. We've gotten kind of spoiled that way. But
Me too. Me too.
but there is a very specific reason why we decided to go on this 5-night cruise on the Mariner. And we will talk about that in our review of the Mariner.
Right.
And we'll probably talk about it in next week's blog whenever we go into a little bit more detail of what we're currently doing as we go along. And then we also are going to give you some backstory about where we came from, how we were raised, how we just kind of looked at our lives before we were together.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we really want to just open up to you and develop this community. So if you're watching this vlog, thank you very much. If you support our channel, if you've subscribed, thank you. If you have not already subscribed and you found this vlog,
like and subscribe and comment. We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly what just a direction. Help us with the direction that we're going. We're going to go there anywhere, but we want to
give us any comments. In this one specifically, if you're watching this vlog, I would say, just say something about yourself. Because again, we want to get to know you. And if you're getting on with our channel in the beginning, whenever our channel is small, hopefully you'll stick with us, you'll grow with us, and eventually we might meet you.
And we're going to give you a whole bunch of information on stuff that we're learning along the way that'll help your journey. Kind of like Allie and Rob and some of the other
and some of the other ones do for us. So
it's beneficial.
So tell us something about yourself, either where you're from or where you like to travel. Do you like to cruise? Just tell us something about yourself. We want to get to know you. So that's pretty much the end of the story. And we're out for now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so stick around for episode 2. But of course, he's going to go with
Dos Dedos.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, there you go.